Fossa and Walkerback, 36 years turning a profit. What a start. Some of these trains, look at this. That looks like it's older than 34 years. Good grief. Some of these trucks are so old. See, I think this game doesn't scale very well. Once you get to this point, where you've got so many vehicles, so many lines, so much going on in parallel, you can't keep on top of it all. And there's no kind of automatic replacement anymore, so you can't have it automatically replace these things. And it becomes very difficult to manage this situation. Look at the state of this. Nope, no auto replace. No PAX trains. So there's only 18 people though. There's 120 waiting up here though, but the train's on its way. I feel like I'd like to have 2 of them, I think, but you can't buy them anymore. And there's no suitable replacement for this. This thing carries 160 people. Like a decent speed, 160 Ks. And if you're going to buy vehicles, like the nearest thing is that, which does 160k, but it doesn't take 160 people. And the next up from that is this, which is just absurd. Clone it. Do you actually think cloning will work? That would be amazing. If you actually let me clone this, that would be a hack. Hang on. Depot number 3. Can we get it to spawn in depot number 3? As if that still works. That's insane. So you can't buy a vehicle, but you can clone it? It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, sir. That's an old train now. We don't even make them anymore. Well, can I have a clone of it, please? Yes, sir. Absolutely. No problem. You reverse engineered it. Did a 3D print of it. Well, works for me. Right, where's HS Kuala Lumpur's high-speed train service? How are we doing at Kuala Lumpur? 1,160. No goods coming in. If we can get a goods supply to Kuala Lumpur, it will just explode. And then Feels Bad will feel even worse. Yep, I wanted to buy 3. It's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, let's see. Finances are looking good. 30 million profit a year, the line turns out. The train's just left the platform and there are 64 people. Where's the other one? Oh, he's just coming in. He's got 144 as well. There's enough for almost a full train. We could run 3 trains. It may bring the profit down. It depends how they spread out, really. Has it hurt the plane? Well, the plane actually flies to a different place, though. In theory, not. Although, it is making a loss. I think we'll just ditch that. I think we'll ditch that line. People may be taking the train instead. There's only one plane and it's not running very profitably. This is a bit weird, isn't it? We're making pretty decent profit and then it's just collapsed. Now, how many years ago did we bring the high-speed train in? Does that coincide neatly with the high-speed train introduction? Welcome back, Fatman. Next time, can you try European map? Can do. Oh, chicken. Thank you for 33 months of chicken. So he just loaded up and there's still 113 here. 73 there. It kind of feels like it's in between. It's in between 2 and 3 trains. I don't know if having 3 of them is going to work out. It might just make them all flatline and make no money. What we actually need is to grow Kuala Lumpur. And grow Pyongyang. Pyongyang's not very big because of this horrible emission thing. I'm already supplying it. There's not an awful lot we can do about that. Emissions have crippled that town. But this can be grown. Did I want to move the HQ? Yeah, I did. Can't really leave it there anymore. I'm sure that was a high-rise tower at one point. Look at these numbers. Profit in the last 12 months, minus 2.6 million. Okay. 27 aircraft. Oldest vehicle's 37 years old. Number of lines, 92. That's nuts. So where else can we make goods? Industry, product, goods factory. There's 3 goods factories on the entire map. One of them is here, which is in the middle of nowhere. The other one is here, which is right next to Kuala Lumpur that needs goods. That's interesting. And the other one we're using, I believe. Can we get plastic and steel into this thing? I wonder. Tools to Ankara. I think tools already going to Ankara, if I remember. Yeah, they're already getting stuff. Not many, but they're getting stuff. Mr. Creator, you have to go to bed. Have a good night. Plastic to here. That's a problem. There is a plastic factory here. That could, in theory, be shipped around. We'd have to get refined oil into it. And that is a problem. Don't think there's space for an airport in Kuala Lumpur unless we level an entire mountain base. I don't want to put an airport anywhere near this. It would have to go here. And that would... I mean, it's a bit close to that one, really. Near the factory. See, airports are quite big, Baz. And I can't point it towards this thing because we'll get emissions, so it has to go that way. Which means flattening the hill. Or at least a good chunk of it. There's a refinery here. There's steel production there. We need to get Jakarta linked up. Jakarta should be arguably linked through to Ankara. Holy moly, there's a lot of steel lying around there. Ankara train depot 3. Let's hope this works. That didn't work. That did not work. Oh my god. Game, please. Come on. Oh, I can get to that station from here. Yeah, but you can't get to the rest of the line from there, can you, you muppet? So dumb. You can already that GTA 5 will be madness on New Year's Eve. Yep. Oh, chicken. We did that one. Come on, bro. Load up, go away. What's going on? Why won't he go in there? No path electric. What do you mean no path electric? What's going on? Why is this train not moving? It thinks it's not got an electric track, but it has. Huh? I've done the double flip. None of it's working. Look, flipped, flipped. It's not working. Something just broke. It's acting like it's not got an electric path from there back again. But it has. Yeah, I deleted that on purpose though. That's what it should look like. First it spawns my train in the wrong depot, despite me specifically selecting the depot. And then the one that I have now just decides to die. CHS4 with 5 flat cars and 4 box cars. There's nothing wrong with the station, nothing wrong with the points, literally nothing wrong with it. It's just being weird. It's like, I don't know, the train, when I connected that piece of tracking, it stopped the train in such a position that I could not restart it. I need to adjust the train line soon, or the tram line at least. Don't think that's cutting the mustard. This will be a bit more encompassing than that. Anyway, back to what I was trying to do. Plastic chemical plant there. Is there any oil around? I thought there was oil down here. There's oil. Oil, crude there, crude there. Where can we refine it? Aha. So, crude oil, ship it to here, get oil, bring it back to there, travel back empty. So most of the journey you're getting paid. Then, take the plastic and make it magically appear all the way up here. Via a Panama Canal, which will make here and here. Strategically. And we'll just ship it all the way up there. Then we've got to get steel in there. There's a steel factory here. But then we've got to find iron ore and coal. That's a bit more of a problem. No, Baz, we'll solve it with ships, mate. Don't need planes for everything. I mean, I could just do an underwater train if I really wanted to. I'm just trying to solve the steel problem now. It's actually crude here as well, look. Oh, we're using that one. I think. Yes. Planes kill the city. They will. If we put an airport next to that. We've already got an underwater train. The high-speed train goes under lakes. There's another oil well there as well. or using that one. There's a bit of coal and ore here. It's been getting progressively more difficult, this.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Already moving all of that. Wait a minute. There's some cheeky steel up here. Yes, there is. There is. Look, there's a steel mill right there. There's an iron ore mine here. An iron ore mine here. A coal mine there. And a coal mine here. We're not using that. Or that. We're not using that. We're not using that. We're not using that. So then, if that place makes steel, the steel can be shipped around to here quite easily. So we can do the whole thing with ships. And that'd be amazing. That looks nice.
We've waited long enough for anything to look good.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe 10:30 next time.
This is still warm. Do you not want it?
I just moved it so that I could eat my food and you took it.
Nutter.
River in Norway, thank you for gifting a sub to Tommy. Welcome back, Tommy. Wakatako, almost 3 years. See, this can be brought in by truck, no problem. That, we could possibly train. The only problem with that is it's got a big road going right across here. Might take a train from here, pick up some iron ore, grab the coal as well. Use the same track to collect that, maybe. Don't know. Yeah, but the difference between a plane and a ship, Baz, is that it pollutes out at sea when nobody cares. We'll truck that. We'll truck this one in, I think. Did I read your last comment? No. I told you need an airport. Just do what they do in real life, create an artificial island for the airport away from the city. Let me turn it on its head, Baz. What's wrong with using ships?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Collision, scumbag.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Wait, what's this? Take ages to get there. Waits 2 years to establish the line. They do. I agree with you. They're slow. But when they get going, have you seen the profit margins on the ship? Like, do we want to go in there and there and there? I just, this game just always makes me wonder, you know? Really? That's just so annoying. It's what, Baz? This? Link to what? Link to this? No. It's too far. I really don't like the way you have to do this. You have to build it. You can't, when you build it, you can't tell it, look, give me a one-way in and a one-way out. You can't do this. You have to literally build it, then you have to go back and delete it. Then individually build all your inputs that you want. Like, why can't I specify that as a prefab? Really? Okay. There's no face cam because I'm eating food, bro.
Ay, 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 ay.
Ryan, Squirrel, I've tried twice now to send out my resubscribe message with no luck. Hope you and the mods and the nutters have a Merry Christmas as you guys make an excellent community. Ryan, I'm sorry, mate. I don't know why. Lots of people have been doing it, so I'm not sure what's going on. But thank you for the support, sir, and thank you for the bits. Right. It's all right. Might upgrade the truck station at the harbour then as well. If that truck station goes here, I reckon that'll connect. Why does it do that? Who knows? What? What's this? What? Game? Can you not? Can you not put curves where I don't want them? Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Utterly bizarre. There you go. That is connected to both. No, Bob, I don't think you get everything to make a profit. You feel like a noob in this game, why? That train on the right needs some paint. You can't get factories to work.
Aye, aye, aye.
I can help. Yeah, Ryan, it's not perfect, that's for sure. But it is a very enjoyable game. And thank you for the bits again. Would you try the all 6 goods to a cities mod? I do want to try, like, I think in the next playthrough I'll probably start picking those mods up. You know, the ones where they increase the amount of goods a city needs. I don't think I'll use them on this city though. Well, this map. I love the draw distance in this game. Like the way that you can see cities in the distance. Look at that. That's amazing. There were quite a few issues with TF1 to be fair. The way industry used to just randomly reset itself was so annoying. Yep, I did those bridge project videos of Kerbal. Kerbal Space 2's coming out next year. Right, I'm just going to quickly go for a bio break and I'll be right back. Yeah, I noticed this train's half empty. Why is it half empty? It used to be packed.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Still making 30 million. Expenses the same. Profits about the same. Could just be a timing
yeah.
issue.
The anniversary, Nathan.
D-Dogfight, thank you for 20 months, sir. Living in the UK, I just had to force trains to drive on the left. Makes no odds. The game doesn't care.
Back, Nathan.
Wow, used to be a big profit, and not anymore. Interesting. We need a connecting road here. Trains are running close together. Yeah, there's not a lot you can do to except micromanage that. Okay, that's got both of those and that. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, I think it's Baz, there's no way to configure that. You can't say to these trains, you know, wait here until this one's over there. Or if you see another train within 2 blocks of you, stop for a bit. There doesn't appear to be any way to configure that. So I'm not going to micromanage it. It's just going to keep happening. Right, so the reason I've done that is because this is too far away from that, and I can't move this, but I can move that. So now that is seen by both truck stops and this industry, which means anything we make here, we can just ship straight out. So what I need to do now is get ore, iron ore and coal into here, and then it'll start making steel, and then we can start shipping the steel around to here, and then we'll have to make a Panama Canal route for the plastic. So, got a little bit of work to do here. But it'll be fun, because we can set up an entire goods factory built entirely on ships. Also, I think I'm going to move that. I wonder if we can just get away with trucking the coal in. With a nice high-speed road through there. Don't know. Capacity of a truck now is quite big. 66 emissions, 32 capacity. That's basically... That has a capacity of 20, and a truck can carry 32. So the truck carries more than the gondola on a train. So you need 2 of these to even get slightly above what a truck can do. That's interesting. I wonder if we could feed the whole thing on trucks and boats just for the lols. I might do it as a challenge. Instead of using trains, let's see if we can actually just use trucks to supply that factory and see what happens. So we'll ditch this. We need decent speed road though. What about the old gondola? What do you mean? This one, 18. That one, 20. The difference is in the this goes 160, this only goes 120. It's the speed of it. You want these as straight as possible. So all this is just nonsense. Oh, this game's obsessions with curves. I'm building a new PC, February time. I'm going to redo my room in January, and then February will be like PC building time. I'll stream the PC build. I may just make some kind of video about it instead. If I'm going to make videos, I won't stream it. So it depends what I end up doing. But I won't just go, haha, I've built a new PC. I'll work out some way of... Oh, that's just come back. Game. Honestly, these curves do my head in. Really? Why is it not possible? Wait. Wow, if you shake the mouse hard enough, it works. Plan on doing one PC, I think. Now there's a coal over here, an iron ore over here, and a train line to deal with. Is that annoying yet, Baz? You still chuckle. Give it another week. Okay, that's 1 ore, 1 coal, 2 ore, 2 coal. Beautiful. Oh yes, Ferwin, I forgot about that. Your bar. Right, so we'll explain it as we go along, Ferwin, because I'm going to put this industry online anyway. So not that one, this one, yeah? But that is effectively how much it's manufacturing. The next one is what the demand is. Replace the word shipment with demand and it becomes a bit more understandable. If the shipment is low, it means there's not enough demand at the end for people buying it, whatever it is. Yeah, if in this case, if we're taking steel, it means the factory that's absorbing the steel doesn't want as much stuff. So we're not shipping it because there's nobody ordering it. Yeah. And transport is how much are you moving? So if it's making tons of stuff and you're not moving it, it will be quite low. If it's making loads of stuff and there's not enough demand for it, this will be quite low. Think of it that way. But you'll see the bars move as we get into it. Let's build one of these. Oh my God. Wait, what? Why can't I build from here? That's so weird. This game is like an enigma. That should do for that one.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Samaritre. I think I've got that pronunciation correct. Thank you for the resub. I wonder if anybody will come up with mods for these. They're just like prefabs I can put down. Maybe Baz will do that. So instead of just having a truck station, Baz, you'll actually have, you know, 2 in, 2 out, 3 in, 3 out type prefabs. And I can still just go, I'll have one of those instead of having to handcraft them like this every time. That'd be nice. Oh, do you have to create it in Blender? You can't just basically assemble it in the game and say, I want a fab out of that. That sucks. Too much slope. Give me a break. Okay. Blender's not great. Isn't Blender what everything's done in on Eurotruck? One, two, three, overkill. 4. In Civ 2 it just doesn't work. Lol. How did they manage to make this game then? If stuff doesn't work. Whoa, it's a bit of a curve going on there. Just looks nuts. I don't know. I've never tried to use Blender. At least I was watching you before playing myself and I learned to not put your airports. Yeah, I learned a lot about airports, Baz. That's why, like, I'm enjoying playing it, even at the high end. I've got loads of money, but I'm still learning. You know, wonder if this... Because I've got the money now to go, oh, I wonder if this works. Like now, I'm going to do all this with trucks and boats just to see what happens. Will it be profitable? I don't know. I think in the early days, because the capacity of a truck is so low, and it's not very quick, you know, the trains can outdo them, but later on, I'm not so sure. Right. Yeah, exactly. I can try things out now.
Welcome to the Nut House.
T Victor B, thank you very much for subbing, sir. Welcome to the Net House. Thank you for your support. The only problem when you're in this line manager mode is you can't see industry very well. So you're like, I think my iron ore is up here. But is that iron ore or coal? It's hard to tell in this view. Has that got 4 platforms? Oh, look at this. We're going to come in and then we're going to do the loop and then go back out again for no reason. That's weird. How do I get a pavement around it? Gonna put pedestrian access in just so it doesn't look rubbish. Okay, you try going into 4. How does that? That works better. I prefer that.
Ay, 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 ay.
Oh my god, you are so pants. How can this be so stupid? Right. Let's try waypointing the approach. Ryan, these bits are for the mods also. Hope that you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I'm off to play this myself. Enjoy, Ryan. Thank you, mate. You can send routes through different platforms. Isn't that what I'm trying to do, Tommy? I'm selecting a different platform. What does this do? Why? Why does it have to do weird stuff? Why are we not using any of these? Waypoint the exit. You know what? If that works. That's just dumb. They always get the one on the right.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Doesn't make any sense. Like, why can't it just come in, go here, unload and drive out? Like, how hard can this be? You can't turn a station 180, Tommy. You've seen many struggle with cargo bays like this. They always offload on the right. Why can't you offload on the right here? So you think this is an implicit one-way system here, and it can't come in that way? That's just stupid. In that case, then, in that case, no, even then it doesn't work. No, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. It's like one half of your terminal flows that way, and the other half of your terminal flows that way. Which basically means if you want to feed this efficiently, you have to one-way road in that way and one-way road out that. And then for that half, you have to do... It just doesn't make any sense. Nobody would ever do that. In real life, you'd have trucks come in and go there. You'd have trucks come in and go here. Nothing is going to get in your way, because if you flow from right to left, it doesn't matter. It's not strange, it's just stupid. It doesn't make any... Like, it's as if they've either coded it wrong or inefficiently. I don't know. It just... There's no logical explanation for why that should work like that. So now I've got trucks coming in going, whee! And there's nothing I can do. I can't make the flow go right to left. It's not true. That's the sort of thing planners think is a good idea. Lol.
Ay, 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 ay.
That's just... What do you mean it's only a game, Bob? What's that got to do with it? What's that got to do with it at all? What it's doing is stupid. Doesn't matter if it's a game or not. Battery H wanted to wish Paul, the mods, and community a very Merry Christmas. And to you, Battery H. Right, we've got a depot. We've got the line set up. The line set up to feed that. We then need the line set up to send this to the end point, which is here. And this, we're going to need a harbour, and we're going to need a truck station, because we're going to have to send the goods into there. Let's get rid of that. Or not. Wow, did you see how long it took to remove that piece of road? And that should do it. Nice. Fair enough, Bob. I don't think I'm getting my blood pressure raised, but yeah, you're right. It's not worth getting worked up over. It is frustrating, though. They make a game and then they just leave silly things like that, you know? It's just, why? Why did you do that? Wait a minute. If I go 0 platforms left... Hang on. Let's go 0 platforms there, 3 right. Let's do this slightly differently. Yeah. If I go 0 one side and stack them all on the other side, then maybe we can one way into here. We just come in there and go out there, maybe. Ugh. Stop making a massive curve out of everything. I think that's a better design. I think I'm going to build things like that in future because I can still come in and configure it, can't I? So later on, if I wanted more platforms, I can just stack more. But by not using one half of the cargo thing, I can probably get around the whole looping issue. So that might be a better way of working because I assume they're going to come in and all of them can go this way and across. Although knowing this game, it'll go, whee! Right, let's fix out the destination. Wow, okay. I think we might need to have 2 lots of drops here. This is amazing. Yeah, we can't fit all of that. Well, that's quite a densely packed area, so that's got to be one of them. Might need 2 separate lines. And then just split it. You might be right, Baz, but I'm trying to learn, you know. You gotta learn by experimenting. Koala, goods, trucks, 1. Bingo, bango. That's what you do. That's what you do. You make 1/2 of it, left side in this case, not usable. Stick it all over there. Bring the entrance in on the away side of the platform, so where all the open space is, and then it'll just route it around. And that works nicely. Kuala's going to be the big town, I reckon. It's going to be the big boy. Oops. Rip. No, I ain't got it.
Aye, 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 aye.
Come on, game, what are you doing? Wow, that took a long time. Rome, vehicles can only go counterclockwise in a cargo terminal and can only unload on the right. That's how it's coded. Why, Rome? Why is it coded that way? Yikes. Oh, this is a busy shipping lane. Right, Lord Dolvshire's here. Isn't it steel ships? What did I put, Baz? There we go. Johnny! Come on, pal. Say hi to everyone. Come on. Damp dog. Say hey. Hey, guys. I'm Damp. Yay! Mr. Wackaday, 77 months. Merry Christmas all. Looking forward to another fun year. Dude. 77 months. Don't salute you. Mrs. Squirrel even saluted you. Met Mr. Wackaday at the Cosford Flight Sim thing. Yeah. One of my day 1 subscribers, Mr. Wackaday. Day 1. There aren't many of them left.
How many?
Mr. Whiteland was one. Tharox is one. Wackaday. Avenger. How many others, guys? Trouble is, there might be others, but they might have renamed. I don't know. Hey, Baz, there's no wrong with your maths, lad.
Two more parcels of rice.
2 more? That's good.
Whole load there. The rest of the weather beaten and tired.
She. This is a bad time. If you're a courier, or a postman, this is a terrible time.
7 a.m. this morning she started, and she's still on it.
7 a.m. and she's what, 13-hour day delivering letters.
And
Yikes.
she's not finished. She's got more to do.
She must be getting overtime though.
Sometimes you don't think, is it worth it? She looked well done, bless her.
I wouldn't do it unless I was getting paid.
I just don't want you to get into trouble.
What, that plushy squirrel, Raven?
Maybe we can get Doyle squirrels. Look like hybrid squirrels.
Why would I get Doyle a squirrel suit?
It would be hilarious.
I think you've had enough there, pal. You're getting upset tummy.
He's saving himself all day, fun.
Say bye-bye. Have a good Saturday. See you all again tomorrow.
Speaking of had enough, upset tummy,
What's that?
what have you been nibbling?
I don't know. I
We
found
didn't
them.
share those, did we?